So if that is the case, then you've got to look at what your covering letter is going to be about. Now, a lot of emails, the challenge is not to find email IDs anymore. At one point in time it was, but you have freely available email IDs of partners of many law firms, of many general counsels of many companies. You can find them off online, and you can get, for example, a list of 50 or 100 email IDs. And we've seen emails that people write copying everybody or BCCing everyone, and they send one email to they send one email copying everybody and attach one CV with one covering letter. Okay, now that has a huge disadvantage. It doesn't let you customize based on the needs of each recipient. So the first and most important thing is that you will need to customize your covering letter to the needs of a recipient. Your covering letter cannot be self-focused. A self-focused covering letter is one where you say that I am looking forward to learn and I want to gain the exposure provided by your organization. Now that is a self-focused covering letter. The other top mistake people make when they write their covering letter is that they flatter a lot. They say that I want to intern in your esteemed organization and I am hardworking and I want to contribute diligently. Now these kind of things are very generic and vague, and it actually is a turn off for somebody who's reading, because they know that you want an internship, and therefore you are obviously saying nice things about the place you are writing to. Okay, they want you to cut that and get to the point. Now how can you exactly get to the point? Now let's look at the covering letter. So this covering letter therefore has to be very direct. So you can say, dear, your article, dear whatever the person's name is, I am doing this and I want to apply for an internship, or I want to explore if there are positions open in your organization for this role. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G skills. Select 5 or 6 most relevant skills for them. Okay, and select what you have published online, offline, wherever. Give them a copy of it, attach it, and provide a hyperlink to it immediately over there in the covering letter. It can also be there in your CV. That's not a problem. Your CV should be 2 pages, which we discussed in last session, that just keep it to 2 pages as far as possible. If you have got too many publications and so many will be relevant to them, then ideally send an annex of relevant publications. Keep it a separate document. Okay, so this is one way to get attention on your covering letter. This is step 1. This is short term way. Okay, this is the short term way, because you will have to, and you have to write how you can contribute. Do not make it self-focused. Don't say I want an opportunity to prove myself and all of that. No, you can identify where and how you can contribute. How do you do that? If you are applying to 10 corporate law firms, you can read about 3 or 4 kinds of transactions that they've done where they have been covered in the media. There are enough legal news sites, Legal India, Bar and Bench, etc. out there, which will tell you the kind of work they've done. Now don't just shoot in the air. You read that kind of work, read 2-3 things. Like if a firm is doing M&A transactions, then you think about what could be relevant to M&A work. If you don't know, it might be possible, okay, that you read an article and you don't know that, okay, they've done this transaction, but I really don't know what's relevant to M&A. That can happen. In that case, you should talk to somebody and identify, okay, what is going to be relevant.